So good afternoon, everybody. I'm Lisa Relashute. I'm the lead practice and cloud sales manager for our IaaS public sector cloud team. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about some of the tools and resources that we've developed in the last year and a half around how to help you grow your business using some of the tools that we've developed. So I want to tell you a little bit about our organization, our approach to helping you grow your business. And then what I always get excited about is some of the domain expertise that we've put in place to help you leverage to grow your business, and then how to engage with us as you move forward in the public sector space. Next slide, please. So this slide really excites me when I share it with everyone, and I don't know how familiar you are with Tech Data, but we are a US-owned global distributor. And that's, if you didn't know that, as of July of 2021. So Platinum Equity purchased us. Originally, we were a Chinese-owned company, and therefore that limited us on how we went to market in the public sector space, especially around the federal market, but also for state and local government. So I'm excited to say that we are no longer a Chinese-owned company. We're US-owned global distributor, and we do about $50 billion in revenue annually. Next slide, please. We do have an approach to development and growth to help you guys move along the spectrum of the public sector sale. We focus on people, we focus on our programs, our professional services, pathways. I think pathways for public sector is the biggest piece of the business where you want to focus on, where we're going to help you fill the gap. And then we have platforms. So how do you get that business done? So around people, as you would imagine, we have our certified sales and certified technical staff. I mentioned that we have some subject matter experts on board, which I'll share a little bit more about what they do and how they can help support you. And then our billings and operation is phenomenal. And then our bidding capture, which is a gap that in the public sector space you're well aware of, that you need to grow your business. We do have programs to help support you around prospecting and lead and demand generation. We have an awesome professional services team that helps you around cost optimization and ROI management, technical reviews, and then pathways. The biggest piece I feel in public sector, contracts and healthcare and business intelligence. How do we help you there? How do we fill the gap? And then around the platforms, we have Cloud Blue PSA and Cloud Blue. Next slide, please. So the things that we've developed around our public sector intelligence is we've invested in a subscription with GovWin. Some of you may be familiar with GovWin, some of you may not, but GovWin today, we have the full subscription to help support all our partners. And the way we do this is that we proactively look at GovWin and we help you around territory account management. So we are today focused in the education and healthcare space for Google. What we can do there is help you do some territory account mapping around what does it look like for those universities? What are they doing in terms of budgets? What are they focused on in their initiatives for the following year? We can help you with contacts. We can help you with email addresses and the budget. So what we would do is do what we call like a territory account management and help you identify what universities or school districts that you want to go after. We can also help you, with the prospecting piece as well. Like, are there any RFPs out there or RFIs or pre-RFIs that we could help support you with so that you can get in front of an RFP rather than responding on the back end? In public sector, we all know that, if you're looking at an RFP at the very beginning, at the end of it, you're probably not in the game, but if you get in the front of it, you have a really good chance. Another domain expertise that I'm excited about announcing is we do have a capture manager and program manager, and she's done a super job to help you identify what you should go after. For example, let's say you were given an RFP and it's 300 pages long. Well, we could take that 300 pages, she will review it, she will look at all the important attributes to that RFP, and then she will come back and provide you with what we call a snapshot so that you can know whether or not you want to bid on that out of the gate. So it's a go or no go right out of the gate. On the second one, we would also help you identify the not professional services, the T's and C's of what that looks like. So making sure that you're not missing anything around the compliancy piece or the terms and conditions, and or does it require a GSA contract, or is it looking for a set aside? So she will make sure that you don't miss any of those attributes so that you can respond. And if you're not qualified for any of those, she'll let you know about those out of the gate, and then you can move on to your next opportunity. We also have a program called the Contracts Alliance Program. The Contracts Alliance Program is my favorite, and it should be your favorite because that's going to allow you to close your transactions out of the gate. So tomorrow, if you are a part of our teaming agreement or our agent agreement, you will be able to close an opportunity using a NASFO contract, or using the Texas DIR, or using the GSA schedule or the NCPA, because that means that they don't have to go out to RFP and they don't have to go out to quote, and you can close that opportunity yesterday. So our Contracts Alliance program will allow you to get to your opportunities and close these opportunities a lot faster. And I'm happy to go into more details about that. We can get on the phone and we can talk about how that actually works. We also have the NCPA and the GSA I mentioned. We are the prime on those, and we would help support you around closing business for those. NCPA, by the way, is one of the largest contracts out there around education, state and local government. Next slide, please. Another domain expertise that we put in place to help support you is around healthcare. Now, Mike Clark is going to jump on. He's our subject matter expert around healthcare in the cloud. But today we have created a partnership with some partners who are specializing in EMR hosting and telehealth, PHI compliancy and identification, HIPAA compliance and consulting. They are very, very well versed and been in the market for many, many years around being able to do cloud optimization and providing those services. So I think you'll be excited to hear around what we're doing around healthcare. Next slide. And then our last domain expertise that I'd like to share with you is that we are focused in the education and higher education institutions. We did just recently hire a SLED, BDM, Business Development Executive. His name is Nathan Washington, and he is going to be here to help us around what do we do in the education market. He's going to be also focused on state and local government, although today we're not authorized for government. He will be supporting you around some of the Cloud First initiatives, you know, some of the tools and prospects that are out there. How do you engage in the public sector space around, you know, how do you sell to the government and what's required, and, you know, some of the tricks. He's been around for a really long time and he's going to be able to help support us. Next slide. So this is what our team looks like. We have executive sponsorship around public sector. We have, as I mentioned, public sector domain experts. And today we have 15. I just got authorized for additional experts, looking for another public sector subject matter expert around security and homeland security, public safety. I've got a rec out there for a federal BDM, which today is not that important for Google, but it will be in the future. And then we have our platforms administrators, we have technical architects, and then we have billing and operations, which is key to helping you drive your business.